King breaking video updated to us. Nature video updated video. King breeding video updated. King nature to us updated. Nature video updated to us. I think I'm gonna make a new PokeMMO breeding video. Hi guys, and welcome back finally to PokeMMO. So if you guys missed it, there's a 3-video series on breeding that I made, and I'll make sure that they're linked like up somewhere in the corner, wherever it is, in the info cards if you guys want to see it broken down a little bit more. But I had a lot of people ask me if I could make a new updated PokeMMO video and make it so that from 0 times 31 to 631 is all in one video and the naturing is done. Also, let me I'm prepared for this. I got it. Everybody hold on, just wait. So here is a graphic for everybody. It's up on your screen. You can take a screenshot of it, whatever you want to do. Obviously for this breeding video, I am going to be making a 631 Piplup, and as I said, whoever is the most active on my channel by the time this breeding video is done, and I've done it, gets the Piplup for free. And so now that I'm making it, I will announce to you guys that a community member named Ninja, like Ninja but with CHA instead, I call them Nin, they've been hanging out with us and they're going to be the ones getting the Piplup. I've already arranged with them to give it to them. Maybe I'll make a little short showing me giving away the 631 Piplup to them. But this graphic right here essentially shows you how to do a 631 without fail. All right, so I have a whole bunch of Digletts here, and the Digletts are here because Piplup is considered a field and water 2 or something like that, and Digletts are field Pokemon. So when it comes to breeding, the first thing that you want to make sure of is go into your Pokédex, right? We're going to do Piplup. And the first thing you want to look at is their egg group. If their egg group is water A, then you can't breed them with a water C unless there's a water A egg group in that same category. So since Piplup is field, and then we go to Diglett, and they are also field, they can be bred together. Now, something that needs to be paid attention to is whenever you are breeding, there's a very important thing. I'm actually going to go grab the Piplup. So we got the Piplup, and we got our first Diglett, and I've already gotten all the weights, but I'll talk about that here in a second. I wanted to get the first 131 of the Piplup and kind of explain to you guys about the gender. So when you come over to the Pokemon, what you always want to do, whatever egg you want to get, you need to make it so that that is the female. So if I would have a female Diglett and a male Piplup, then I would end up getting a female, or I would end up getting a Diglett egg. And that's where a lot of the cost is going to come in for doing something like Piplup. Piplup that is a female is actually relatively rare. There are more males than females. So whenever you go to breed them, we're going to do Piplup and Diglett. Right here, it'll tell you get a Piplup. And I have a bracer on this. I'll explain that here in a second. But what I need to do is I need to hit breed. Yes. And then specific gender. Yes. And you want to make sure you click female. If you do not click female, then you have to start over. Especially if you're at 531 and your Piplup is at a 531 and it's going to be great, and you make it a male instead of a female, then that's all the further it can go, or you have to redo the whole process again and get a female to get that egg. So we're going to go female, and it will cost an extra $21,000. So yes, we're going to do that. And then he gives you the egg right back, which is really nice. And so we got a little egg. We got a Piplup egg. something really helpful to speed up the breeding process, I got a Magmar here. This Magmar, where does it say it? He's got a warm body. Where is it? There's a thing that says he's got warm body. I haven't paid attention to this stuff in a long time. Here it is, flame body. This ability will actually make it so that your egg hatches faster. I've also noticed that if you like kind of walk around and do stuff, it also hatches it faster. But we have a lot of breeding that we gotta do, so we're gonna be going back and forth quite a bit anyway. So that's the basics. That's essentially what you need to know, what you need to start working on. And now, so we're gonna go over to the Digletts, and I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about the bracers and what to do with it. So say you get 2 Digletts. I'm gonna go here and here. Right? You got 2 Digletts, and you want to figure out how to make it so like this one has 31 attack and this one has 31 HP. How do you combine them together so that you can make it so that you get an egg that has 31? What you do is pretty much at every breeding station in any of the regions, there's a person like this where if you talk to them, you can buy these braces, right? And these braces will force a IV to be held. So if like I have on these guys, I have the power weight, which is the HP, and so this HP IV whenever bred is going to be forcefully stuck. And then I got the attack one, so it's going to be for sure a 31, right? And that's what you need to do, and that's where this starts to get really complicated. There's also ways to make sure you do naturing with that. Honestly, if you're going to be doing any kind of naturing, you kind of want to have a little bit of luck on your side, because naturing, you have to make a completely separate 631 to be able to properly nature a Pokemon. So I'll show you about these braces here. So we got Diglett and Diglett, and we're gonna get a Diglett, and as you can see, because I have the power weight, which is the 30, keeps the HP on this one, it's gonna keep it and make it so that the baby has the 31. Same thing with the attack. That's what we did with the first one. I had a Diglett that had an HP power weight, and that's how Piplup is gonna have the 31 HP. So we're just gonna breed it. Yes. And yes, we need a male. Yes. And so since Digletts are very common, and male and female are both very common, you just have to pay 5,000, which is completely fine. A lot better. An unexpected cost that a lot of people don't think about is the Pokeballs. You have to make sure you have enough Pokeballs. If you don't have a Pokeball to hold it, then it's going to be like, you need to get a Pokeball first. Which, again, there's usually a mart not too far from there. I'm going to let these 2 eggs hatch, and I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. So the Piplup hatched. So now, as you can see, we got a 31 IV on the Piplup. All I'm doing is I like breeding in the Kanto region. One, I'm a Kanto region buff. I prefer the Kanto region over any other region so far. But another reason why I like it is because while you're waiting, you can come into the ice cave right here with a level 100 Persian and just ride back and forth. You get a whole bunch of dugongs and seals and golbats and stuff like that, right? And you just throw payday at them, and it's a halfway decent way to get money. I mean, it could be worse, 100%. This is actually how I funded this whole video, is doing this. So I mean, it took me quite a bit of time, but it is possible. It's a lot easier and a lot more low intensity than trying to do gym battles, or gym rebattles, I should say, and only requires a Persian with payday instead of like 3 or 4 Typhlosions. So now back to the breeding video. We have ourselves a Piplup with a 31 HP, right? So now we have ourselves... I actually think I messed this up. It's HP. Hold on. I think I messed up my order. But I'll pull up the graphic while I figure it out. So what we did here is the first breed for the Piplup we did was right here. The 031 and the 131 for the Piplup to become a 131 over here. And then what we did was we did this right here, the 131 and 131 Diglett, which is going to give us a 231 Diglett. Now we're going to need another 131 with a proper skill, proper IV. So I'm saying all of this and it's very confusing, and I know it's like a lot to take in. Breeding is a massive undertaking, like massive undertaking. Whenever you go to do it, the best way that I can explain it is I have HP IV at 31, right? If I want to get an attack IV to 31, I have to breed this with a brace with another Pokemon that has 31 attack IV, right? Which is what we did here for the Diglett. Now it's an HP and attack 31 IV. Now to go further, I need to make another 231 that has a different IV. So instead of HP and attack, it would be attack and defense. And I would hold the HP on this one and then hold the defense on the other one, and that would become a 331. Because whenever you breed, it takes the random number in between the values. So if you have two values, like if both of the attacks are 31, then the only option that it can be is a 31. It can't change anywhere. So to properly breed this Diglett, which is a 31 IV, HP and attack, and up a Piplup, I'm going to need to go in here, and no, we can salvage this. I'm gonna put my Haunter away. I was leveling him. We'll just put you in 4 for right now. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take this male with the defense IV. Right? So this is essentially what I'm talking about. I'm going to make this Piplup into a 231 with HP and defense. Then I'm gonna combine the... This is a male, right? Okay, thank God. Then I'm going to combine the Piplup with this Diglett here, and it'll make it a 331. But gotta make sure that what I do here is I need the HP here. I go into this person and I get the HP IV, which is the power weight, and you buy it. Go into your inventory, you give it to the Pokemon. I always double check. I'm like, HP IV, yes, HP is what I need, good. Because if you don't, like, there's been a couple times where I buy the wrong brace and it messes the whole thing up. Then we're gonna come over to here and we're gonna do Piplup and this Diglett here. And as we can see, the Piplup is going to have HP 31 and defense 31 for whenever it's done being bred. And then we just breed it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I almost did a male. I almost did a massive oopsie. Oh, that would have sucked. I almost did the exact thing that I said not to do. Female. Female. Yes. Alright, there we go. And then we just pick up the egg, Pokeball, and we're good. And so now in the graphic, we're going to be at this point right here. The 231 Piplup and the 231 Diglett to make the 331. So we're essentially done with this triangle of breeding right here. Alright, so we're going to let that go, but I know that upcoming to do it, I'm going to need an attack brace and a defense brace, so I might as well just go over to here, talk to this chick, get the attack brace, and get the defense brace. And since I already have the Diglett right here, who can hold the attack and he's already hatched, just make sure I give the attack over to the Diglett. And attack, attack. And now we just wait for the Piplup to hatch again. So I'm going to go farm more money because I worked out all of the money, but I'm going to make sure that I have a little extra just in case I goof something. So we're just going to go back and forth and make some more money while we wait for it to hatch. So, real quick, I'm going to get into another battle. This is a question that I get all the time. Piplup should be hatching here any minute now. A lot of people always ask me, how do I get my... How do they get their sprites to look the way I do? Like, they're the Pokemon. Because obviously, this is not how it looks normally. And the easiest way that I can explain how to do it is if you go to Google and you Google PokeMMO HD battle sprites, this first one right here, this first mod, this is what you want to go for. It goes through and it tells you how to like install it all and get it in there and everything else, and that's how you get the HD sprites. Just so people know, because I think that is probably one of the most asked things that I've been asked consistently since I made the original breeding guide. But our Piplup is just about done, and then once this Piplup is done, we're gonna be starting on the next set of Pokemon. So we're gonna be down to here, which is the 331 Piplup. We're gonna need to make another 331 Diglett, and it's literally just that process. You go, you make up to like a 331, and then you go back and you have to do it all over again, essentially. I don't know why I keep going in and out there. And I already bought a lot of the braces for like the 131s, so all of my Digletts that I need for the 131s, I already got all the braces for. I just have to buy braces for the combinations of like 231s and all that. The graphic here, it spent me a long time like making sure that I went through and did it properly. I'll probably put it in like a Google Drive or put it somewhere that you can download it. I know a lot of people will actually play PokeMMO on mobile, so it's not very easy to be able to switch back and forth between pausing the video and everything else. Oh, there we go. Piplup is hatched. So now we got Piplup with 231 and Diglett with 231, and now we just need to combine them. Make sure that we put our defense bracer on Piplup and attack, defense, good. We're good to breed. Make sure, don't do what I almost did, and make sure your Piplup or whatever Pokemon you want to keep, or you want your bred to be. There you go. There's 331 there. Make sure you specific gender female. So now at this point with getting a 331, generally speaking, this is where a lot of people will stop their breeding. So if you look at pretty much any Pokemon, we'll go. I don't know what Piplup's evolution is called. I know what it looks like. I just never think about it. I never actually seen it in game. How about that? So if you go to base stats, we'll pull up Gengar. Actually, Gengar will be easier to show. Pull up the base stats of the highest evolution. So like Gengar here, and what you usually want to do is you want to capitalize on what they're the best at. So like Gengar is the best at SP attack and speed and has a little bit of SP defense. Normally people will only do a 331 and get like maximize these as best as they can. So they'll have a 31 SP attack, 31 SP defense, and 31 speed, and then they'll do the EV training, which if you look at any Pokemon, the EV is this right here, and they'll maximize the SP attack And the speed, I have it on the Gengar. Hold on, I'll go get it. Well, Haunter. You gotta trade for Gengar, and I don't trust people, so... so yeah, as you can see, I got SP attack all the way up, SP or speed all the way up, and then a little bit in the SP defense, and that's usually where a lot of people will stop. A lot of people are like, oh, well, doing anything more is just a waste of money. Yes, getting a 631 Pokemon is 100% a flex. There's absolutely no reason and no world that a 631 Pokemon is going to be better than like a 431 or 531. 331 is still going to be a little bit weaker, but generally speaking, you only really need to go up to at most like a 431 if you want to take it in competitive. Doing a 631 Pokemon is 100% just a flex to say, hey, look, I did this. I spent the time and the money to be able to do this. So keep that in mind whenever you're going to breed as well. So we're going to go grab the party. And we're going to start on this triangle right here. So we're going to do these two right here. And for their stats, we're holding on to HP. And we're holding on to attack again. Because for the 431, we're going to need to have HP. And we'll probably keep HP and attack. And then we'll go with probably SP attack instead of defense for our third stat. Now, let me get through all of this dialogue. When figuring out gender for your like combining Pokemon, you don't really need to worry too much. I still purposely do the gender, so like I'm gonna need a female and I'm gonna need a male. So for this one, I'll do a female, and then for the next one, I'll do a male. Right, and it's gonna cost you about the same either way. Alright, and we'll actually put Blastoise away for a second. We'll do the other one that we need. So for here, we have attack and SP attack. So we'll have one that's HP and attack, and then we'll have one that's attack and SP attack. And we'll be able to combine those together for a 331 of HP attack and SP attack. And that's how we're going to combine our two 331s to a 431. And so we're going to go Diglett and Diglett, keeping our braces that we need, and then yes, and specific gender, yes, male. And there we go. So we got all three of our eggs. Piplup is probably going to be hatching soon. I'm going to grab Blastoise, just go back and start farming up a little bit, getting some more money. If there's anything that you can do like nearby to like generate any kind of income, I highly suggest it. Breeding is probably the most expensive thing in the game. I've had a couple people ask me how to breed a shiny. I've never owned a shiny in this game at all. However, I've looked into it. I've looked into how to do it and what it entails. Good lord, words are hard. If you have a shiny Pokemon, say you have a shiny Persian, right? And you have another, what is your egg group? I actually don't know. We'll say you have a shiny Piplup, right? And you want to make it so that it's a 431 shiny Piplup or a 631 shiny Piplup, right? You actually need to get enough shinies. Like, all of your Pokemon have to be shinies, because there's a 50-50 chance of it becoming a shiny for an egg or not. So if I breed a shiny Piplup and a regular Diglett, there's a 50% chance that it'll be a shiny and 50% chance that it'll be a regular. So to ensure that you do it, so like you see those people with like, what is it, a 631 shiny Gengar or something like that, like something crazy in the global trade link. That's how they did it. Like, they took the time to do that. No, that's not the global trade link. Where is it? What's a popular shiny? Shiny. We'll just do regular shiny. So, yeah, look at some of these prices. This is why they're so expensive. The lowest 631 price is a $40 million Miensho. So it's very expensive to do. If you get a 631 shiny, good for you. Like I said, I have probably killed well over 3,000 or 4,000 dugongs so far with farming up money, and I have not seen a shiny one at all. So, alright, I'll be back once these eggs all hatch, and we'll do the 431. So, we got our hatched eggs here. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we gotta combine these two Digletts now. We got HP and attack and SP attack, so we need to come over to this person and get an HP and SP attack brace. So HP, and then SP attack. We give the one to you, I think that's right? Yep, SP attack, good. And then we give you the HP. And that should be right. HP, SP attack. Yep, there we go. We're good. And now we just combine these two. And then from there, we're gonna almost have a Piplup ready to do stuff. Obviously, breeding is very expensive. Something that I think is kind of important to point out. I did all of this without spending IRL money. So here we go. We're gonna have a 331, and we're gonna make it a male because it's gonna be breeding with our female Piplup here. A lot of people will make money via like breeding or like buying those RP vouchers from the store and selling them or whatever. This has all been done by hand. I got all of the money and everything else without spending a single dime of IRL cash. So it is possible. It takes a lot longer, obviously, but it is possible. So we're gonna farm up until this egg hatches, and then we'll be right back. There we go. So our Diglett is hatched, and what we have here now is two 331s, and Piplup held the defense, and Diglett has the SP attack, so we're just going to go over and get a defense and SP attack brace, and throw it on. Here we go, defense and SP attack. So, Piplup gets, or Diglett gets the SP attack, and Piplup gets the defense. And of course, like I always say, it doesn't hurt to take the couple seconds to double check, make sure you got it right. Defense, defense, and SP attack, SP attack. Now, once again, we go back to the old breeding man. And after he's done talking to you for 10 minutes, you do Piplup and Diglett, and you'll see we'll have a baby Piplup with a 431. We hit breed, yes, yes, we want female, yes. It's you, just in time, as promised. Yes, I want it. We'll put it in a Pokeball. So now, on our graphic, we are going to be all the way down to here, the 431. Oh, I gotta readjust this guy right here. This girl, I guess, right here. So now we essentially need to make three more 331s out of Digletts. we'll need 1 just to make a 531 Piplup, and then we'll need 2 more to make a 531 Diglett so that we can combine the Diglett and the Piplup into the 631. So we're going to start working on the next little branch here. And to do that, we obviously have to go into here and planning it out. We're going to have these two, which is going to be an HP and attack again, because I believe I set it up so that speed and SP defense is going to be the 531 combination. So we'll go Diglett and Diglett, and we'll get the Diglett, and yes, specific gender, yes, we'll make it a female. Extra cost of 5,000, yes. It's you, just in time. Yes. Give me it in a Pokeball. Thank you. And then I'm going to put Blastoise away and then do it again, just so we can speed it up a little bit. Blastoise, move to box 4. And then we'll grab these two right here, which this one is attack and this one is SP defense. And we're gonna go combine these two. Breed, yes. Healthy, yes. I really hope that I set this up properly, because I planned it all out myself. Attack and SP defense, yes. Yes. I mean, I can change it if needed. Go with male, yes. We'll adapt and overcome. I'd planned it out a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, and I completely forgot what it was. But now, we're just going to let them hatch, and then we'll move on. As I said in previous little cuts and bits here, 3 or 431 is generally all you really need. You don't really need to go anything too crazy with it. If you decide to, that's perfectly fine, but 3 or at most 431 is about the extent of what you're gonna require. So I'm gonna just go back to farming here, and then we'll be back once they hatch. Alright, so our Diglets are hatched, our Piplup is hatched, and we're ready to go. Okay, we'll get another one, just a little bit of money, you know. So as of right now, we're heading towards, excuse me, pull that up. We're heading towards the 531 just to get the 431 with having everything already ready to go. It has taken about an hour to get to this point. That's with egg hatch times and everything else. I'll keep you up to date. I'll let you know by the end of the video how long a time commitment it is to fully hatch a 631. So keep that in mind, and also don't forget that we have a winner. This Piplup is going to be going to, oh my god, I get nothing for half of the time that I'm waiting, and then I go 3 steps and get 3 battles. I mean, it's money, but still, I got things to do. I got Pokemon to make. Fuck. But yeah, so we got our Diglets here. Our Diglett is HP attack, and SP defense. So we're just gonna go and get an HP and SP defense brace. HP and then SP defense. HP, SP defense, double check, because double checking real quick here saves you a lot of time and money later. SP defense and HP, good. So let's go breed these guys together and we'll get a 331. Yes, true potential. Yes, do it. Give it to me, daddy. Diglett and breed. Yes, this is my first 331, so we're gonna do a female. Yes. Yes, Pokeball, thank you. Take good care of it, I will. So now, we're gonna have a HP attack and an SP defense Diglett. So we need to make an HP, because SP defense is what we're adding in on this one right here, right? So I'm gonna have to make sure that I do an HP attack and defense Diglett this time, right? So come back to the old PC. We'll get another one rolling. Move to box 4, and we got SP attack and HP, and then the next ones that will breed is defense and HP, which will leave us SP attack and SP defense ready. So we're just gonna pull these guys out. Instead of farming, I'm probably going to get all of these into egg form and just run around. I'm not going to be able to farm because I have too many eggs. I won't be able to use Blastoise to surf. So HP attack, or SP attack, good. Breed, yes. And you're going to be a female because you're going to be a 231, yes. Yes, I want it. Pokeball. I'm eventually going to end up tapping into the Great Balls, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. And then we go to this one. We're going to put Piplup in there for just a moment while we start these guys. No, get out of there. Just to try to speed it up a little bit, get more of these eggs rolling. I hope it doesn't make things too confusing. The Digletts were literally just following the same process that we did essentially to get the Piplup. Crap, I don't remember what I made this. Ooh, I guess we're not. I'll just leave it there for right now. I'll be back once these are in an egg. Or these are hatched from the egg. I want to say I made it a female, but I don't know now. It all starts to become a blur, so if you got to take a little extra time to do this, then take a little extra time to do this. Trust me, it's going to save you a lot of time and money in the long run. Okay, so let's just double check here. We got a 231 and we got a 331, so we need to combine these bad boys into a 231. So I have a female 231, so we're gonna need a male 331 or 231. All right, so we got our Digletts here. We're at 231 on 2 of them and 331 on the others. So now we're gonna need a defense and an SP attack brace. So defense and SP attack. And people are fighting over Mewtwo right now. We come to here. And that's wrong. See, that's why you double check. So I got the SP attack right, but the defense is on the wrong one. So now we'll go to here and give it to you. And that should be right. Saves you a lot of time and a lot of money in the future. Trust me, just the 2 minutes that it takes, 2 seconds it takes to do that is amazing. 100% worth it. And then just make sure you go in here and you double check, make sure that this is the 331 that you want it to be, and then you breed. And we need a male. I'm running out of, like, I got other stuff that I have to do, so I haven't been farming money as much. Yeah, we're into the Great Balls now, which is alright. Put you there, but that's going to be a 331. Let me go get the Piplup here. Move to party. So we're going to have 2 331s that we're going to be able to combine. with defense and SP attack being the outliers, and well, once we combine these guys right here, we'll have a 531 and only need to do the speed to be able to get our 631. Now, here's where I'm going to start kind of talking about natures, and I'm going to run back and forth while I talk about it. So, for natures, how you want to properly nature something, we're going to go back to Gengar for this, because Gengar is a very popular one, easy one to do. So to have a proper nature on a Pokemon, you want a nature that will up the SP attack, but also any kind of lessening that it has is going to be in the defense, HP, or attack range. So if you look here, I got Quirky, and Quirky actually has no stat changes. Actually, let's grab the Haunter. That'll be easier to show you nature. Nope. So I didn't quite like fully nature my Haunter, but it's good enough. So if you look, base stats, we want something that raises the SP attack and or speed and lowers defense and or HP. And what I have here is plus 10% speed and minus 10% defense, which honestly, like I said, it isn't the most ideal in the world. I would have preferred an SP attack with the lowering of the defense, or SP attack and lowering of the HP. But because speed is also a very high stat, I figured, you know what, it's a pretty good line. Like, it's not like I'm raising HP and lowering speed or anything like that. I'm capitalizing on the two highest stats that there are. Now, some people are going to be like, oh, well, you should only nature it with the proper one, so it should be SP attack up and defense down or something like that. I am in disagreement with that. As long as you're raising the two top stats and lowering the two bottom stats, I feel like that's a good nature for a Pokemon. Especially because it's going to help save you a lot of money trying to get the proper nature, because you're going to have to go and find the nature that you're looking for. You're going to have to Google it and everything else, and it becomes a mess, right? Same thing with my Ursa Ring. It's attack and SP defense. If you go to Ursa Ring, the base stats, attack, perfect. SP defense, not so great, but it's among the lower ones. It's not lowering anything crazy. It would have been better as a speed, but SP defense works just as good. So that's the nature. Quirky is a very neutral nature, obviously, because it doesn't do anything to the stats. So honestly, if I end up keeping Quirky nature all the way through, I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10, whereas if I would go, let me see, Piplup, you can still kind of get an estimate off of like the Piplup. Honestly, you might actually get a better one off of Prinplup here, so you can kind of see SP attack is going to be the high zone, and SP defense is going to kind of be the high zone, and you're going to want to focus on an HP or a speed for the low zone. So we're going to be looking for a nature that gives us SP attack, essentially. And as long as it doesn't lower SP defense, we'll probably take it. So we're going to hatch this egg, combine these two, and then we'll be going on to a 531 here very shortly. So I'll be back once this egg is hatched. Alright, so our Diglett is hatched, and we got HP defense and SP attack, and HP attack and SP defense. That's not right. Now, you see why I'm going through one at a time. So, I did this wrong. Obviously, if I would get the attack and the SP defense brace, it would leave the defense and SP attack up. So, I have a contingency. We have the 331 that works. It's perfectly fine. We can still use it in the future. The Piplup here is a 431, so not the end of the world. I have backups. So we want the SP defense but we don't want the other. So which one was it? Alright, so here we go. So we'll make a 331 that is HP, attack, and defense here. Yeah, so let's do HP, attack, and defense. So we're gonna put this one away, put it in box 6 for right now, and we need to make HP, attack, and SP defense. Let me put the Haunter away, box 4. Let's see. HP and attack, so that'll work. HP, attack, and defense, and then we got defense and HP. Perfect. So I'm gonna put both of these. You're gonna go into box 7 and you're gonna go into box 7, and then we're gonna take out all 4 of these guys and breed them together. If some stuff like this happens all the time, don't freak out, because you'll go through and you'll be like, oh, I got this stuff, and then you make the wrong one. Now, if you're already at a 531, then yeah, you have a little bit of a wasted amount. But since we have to make another 531 here in the future anyway, that 331 that I made will be able to be utilized for that one. So we got HP and attack here. We're gonna make you a female, and then we're gonna need the other one to be a male. And now we'll have HP and defense. Breed, yes. And you need to be a male. And I hope that I thought this through properly, because it is getting very warm in my office and I am struggling to not like die of heat stroke right now. So we're looking to eventually combine with this, which will have HP, attack, and defense. And so we'll be able to hold the defense and we'll be able to hold the SP defense. So we are good. We're back on track. Pull you out and then we'll pull you out. So I'll be back once these 2 eggs hatch. Alright, so our eggs have hatched here. And we got two 231s. We need attack and defense brace. So we'll just go grab ourselves an attack and defense brace. Just pull these guys up now, because I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I knew it. There we go. That's the attack, and then you get the defense. You start getting to the point where it's like, oh, everything that you just did was not the thing that you needed to do. Alright, and then we're gonna breed these 2 together. This Diglett and this Diglett, and we'll get our 331, which is great. And yeah, breed. And then this one is a female, so we're gonna need a male. As you can see, it's really weighing on my money. I went from about 550k down to 311, and I even did some farming, some money farming in the process. So it's definitely a whomper of a venture for your cash stack. So I'll be back once this one is done. I'm gonna continue doing a little bit of work on the side while we wait, so I'll be back. Alright, so we're still recording everywhere, right? Yeah, okay. So we got our Diglett. It hatched. We have a 331 and another 331. We're just gonna need a defense and SP defense bracer now. So defense and SP defense. Let's see. Am I gonna get a first try this time? You are defense. Nope. They are backwards. Okay, so you need to go to you, and then you need to go to you, right? SP defense, and then defense and defense. Perfect. Alright, now we just breed these two together, and we'll have a 431. We'll be just about at the point of doing a 531. Because once that's done, we'll be breeding the Piplup and the Diglett together. So Diglett, good, breed, yes, and we want a male. Yes. Yes, I want it. Great ball, yes. Alright, and now we wait for this egg to hatch, and we'll have a 531 Piplup coming in. Well, after the next egg. After this egg, we'll have the ability to breed to fight a Pip. Whatever, you get what I mean. Alright, so Diglett just hatched here. We got a 431 Diglett and a 431 Piplup. So now we need SP attack brace and SP defense brace, and we'll have a 531 Piplup egg. And I will pull up the graphic once I do that. SP attack, SP defense. Defense, attack, just double check to make sure. SP attack, good. And SP defense, good. So, with this 531 Piplup, we will be officially halfway to a 631, which seems crazy because we're all the way like at the 531 mark, but we're gonna be halfway. Yes, female, yes, you just in time. Yes, Pokeball, great ball, why not? All right, so the reason why I say we're now officially halfway is we have done from this Diglett right here, this guy, all the way down to this one. Now we need to do all of what we just did again, but with only Digletts, and get another 531 for the combination to a 631. So right down the middle is like the halfway point, and that's where we're at right now. So now we just got to make another 531. We have to repeat the process that we just did. And so we already have a 331 set up, and the requirement that we need to make sure that we follow now is that we have everything except for speed ready. So we got this Diglett right here, which is HP, defense, and SP attack. Or we need everything and except for another one. We need to get speed. So we're gonna put this one back here. Like I said, this one's a 331. Let's see, what do we got? How do we want to do this? So we got attack and HP, so we'll take the HP and attack. These two right here. And then let me go combine these guys real quick. Start the breed on that so we have another space freed up. You go wait for a second. Yes, I want Diglett and Diglett. HP and attack, good. Breed, yes. Yes. Hold on. Because I think this is a male in here, not a female. It is a male. Okay, so yeah, I need a female. I'm glad I waited and oh wait, no, I don't need to worry about that because I just need to do this. Oh god damn. I don't need to worry about the 331 yet. The next 331 that I make just needs to be a female, that's all. Alright, so Diglett, breed, yes, female, yes. My 3D printer isn't doing the things that it needs to do. Oh wait, was it? It might have been. Damn it. I'm 3D printing presents for people for Christmas. This is actually Christmas Eve for me, and I'm still 3D printing presents, so, you know, that's a thing. So, next up, we're going to be making another 231, which will be HP and attack, or attack and speed. Can we do that with this one? We cannot. Give me the other one back. Quit hiding. So this pair right here that I have, we're gonna put back for right now, just so we play it on the safe side. We're not gonna do speed yet. Speed will be what we do for the 431. Let's see. So we need HP, attack, and defense essentially. And we got HP and attack already. So HP, oopsie, and attack. You know, I'm gonna ultimately wait, because I want to make sure. I want to go back through and I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. So I'm gonna wait until these two hatch and reassess where we're at as far as what we need still. So I'll be right back. Alright, so Piplup just hatched, and as of the 5:31 hatching, she just hatched like maybe 2-3 minutes ago. It has currently been 2 hours, so it takes about 2 hours to get to this point. Obviously, I'm taking a little bit more time to make sure that I go through it in a proper way, but yeah, it takes about 2 hours to get to a 5:31 Piplup. I'm actually going to store the Piplup in here because we're not going to be doing anything with her for a little bit. So now, let's see. We have this Diglett and this Diglett. So we got HP attack. I would need an HP and defense, which is not these two, right? That's attack and speed. So HP and attack. Well, that would make this one again. Attack and SP attack. Honestly, we can do that. We can take you and you, and that will work. Because then I can do... I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll have... There's a lot of windows open, I'm sorry. So I'll have an attack and SP attack Diglett, and then an HP and attack Diglett. And then I'll need to just combine using the attack and the defense for the 431. So we're going to do that. Whoopsie. Alright, let's go combine these two. I say combine, but it's like... That's not the right terminology for it. We're breeding them. They're having a little bit of fun, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're gonna combine these. Yes, I won't get them back. You are the one that I'm trying to go for, right? Yes, and you're a female, so I need a male. Yes. And great ball. We'll get those, and then we'll be able to make the 431 here via this one, right? Because these two will combine, and then these two. And now I'm gonna need to make another 431, but without the SP defense. I don't think I have SP defense on any of these. Let me double check to make sure. That's how I did it. HP, SP attack. Yeah, looks like we're leaving that's how I planned it. We're leaving the SP defense out. So the end result, the final breeding will be speed and SP defense braces. So I'm actually gonna put you away, and we're actually gonna start the next one, just because I feel like this video has gone on long enough as is. I want to try to maybe get this video done quicker. As you start getting better at breeding, you'll notice that like you kind of know what you're doing, and you can roughly do this where you're doing multiple tiers at the same time. I'm just trying to do it to speed it up. The beginning of the video should have hopefully made it so that it was pretty easy to follow. We're gonna make you a female. Yes. Yes. Great ball. Swap you. We're actually gonna grab. Actually, we're gonna put you away. And if you do end up doing stuff like this, I highly suggest making full use of all of the space in your PO box to avoid any confusion. Like put your 131s on one row, 231s on another row, that kind of deal. As it'll just make it incredibly neat in comparison. We're gonna make this one male. Yes. Yes. Great ball. Good. And actually, we're gonna put Magmar or put Persian away. We'll put we'll put Persian away for real quick. This Persian has been my most used Pokemon. And I'm not even huge on Persian. I've never really thought of it. Like, I love cats, but I've never really been like, ooh, a Persian, it's so cute. I've always been like, whatever. So all I'm doing here, I know I'm kind of talking about random things, and I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff in the background. It's not really making much sense. All I'm doing here is I'm essentially setting up. We'll actually put Magmar away. Just for this memento. Slow it down just a little bit until I get this done. I have all of the... Magmar, why didn't you go away? Sit box 7. I have all of the 131s that I'm gonna need. So let me do these, and I will pull up the graphic and show you. What? I have plenty of Pokemon. Okay, let me put an egg away then real quick. I'm pretty sure I bugged it out. Go in there for a second. Or this old man is getting grumpy with me coming here so quickly. What? I have 2 Digletts right here. What do you mean I don't have enough Pokemon? Guys, I broke the game. Or it is like a thing where you can only have so many eggs at a time, which is very possible. I've never actually done a lot of this, how this is. I've usually done one at a time, like I've been doing for the whole video, but okay, I'm gonna assume that we can only have 4 eggs at a time. So we'll put these 2 back in for right now. And I'll go and I'll... What? It's saying this one doesn't exist. Hold on, let me restart my game real quick. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, this Diglett's bugging out. Give me Persian. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. But in the meantime, all I've really been doing is I've been going through and combining all my 131s. There's nothing special that I need to do with them. I don't need to really pay attention as long as I planned out, which I'm almost 100% sure I did. As long as I... Oh, I don't have freaking surf. I have a rod. Let's just do that. As long as I, like, planned everything out properly, that's all that I really need to worry about. Okay, let's try this Let's see if this will fix it. That's fine, I expected that. And then just payday in the face and call it a day. It could also be the name. Why is it 1 times 31 more? There we go. That also might help. One of the two should ultimately help, I would imagine. And all of my Digletts are hatching, which is nice. Alright, so let's put you back in box 7 real quick. You are the last one that I needed, right? Yes. So let's try this now. Let's see if it'll let me breed these Digletts. If not, I just have to buy a new one now. Figure out what to do with this one. Oh, there we go. Now we're working. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it was being weird, but one of the things that I did fixed it, so I think it might have been the name because it didn't have the name up properly originally. So this is just going to give us our 231 that we need, yes. And then we're going to need it to be a male. Alright, so going up into here now. Give me you and give me you for right now. We got a lot of Digletts and a lot of eggs. Alright, so this one is 331. This one is 231. 231, and I believe this one's 331. No, this one's 231 as well. Alright, so I need not you. That was you, right? Middle one? Yeah. Alright, so I don't need you right now. You can go in there. And then I actually don't need you right now, so you can go in there. What are you? Are you my... Yeah, alright, so I need to... This is this one, this is this one. Good. They're both females, son of a butt. Wait, didn't I have another one? Did I goof myself? Oh, there we go. There's a male. Is this one? Yeah. I knew I didn't goof all the way. Then this male is that one. So now we'll be able to turn these into a 331 that will interact with this 331. So we'll take you out because you'll be about ready. And then I hope that the last 2 eggs were males, otherwise I'd messed up the genders. Trying to speed up the video a little bit. Alright, so let's get our braces. We need attack and SP attack. Attack and SP attack. And this guy is SP attack. So first one is SP attack, and then fourth one? Third one is SP defense. Wait. Attack and SP attack. Oh, I needed an HP. God, wait. Did I do this wrong? What is happening? My brain is not working. I need an attack. I need attack and SP attack for... See, this is why doing this gets really confusing really quickly. If you do it like I did, you're going to get to a point where you're like, my brain does not work. Okay. So, we're going to organize these. Alright, so you are 231. You are 231. You are our 331, so you're going to go here. We're going to create a bit of a pyramid. Okay, so you're going to come down here, and then you're a 231. So you're 231 HP and attack. And then you're 231 HP and SP attack. And then you're just an outlier for right now. Okay, so SP attack needs to go on you. Which one are you? Not that one. That one gets the attack. So SP attack goes on you. No. I had a 50-50 chance and I got it wrong. You. Nope. Wow, wait, top one? There we go. So HP, or attack and SP attack, and then we'll be able to do that. Okay, let's go do that now before I get any more confused because my brain is not working. It's the first and fourth one. First one, and you? Yes. Alright, so that'll make us our 331 that we're going to combine with this 331. So yes, breed, and we need it to be a female. Female. Yes. Yes, I want it. Great ball. Alright, so these two are gone. This one is still an outlier right now. This is the outlier. Okay, so you are gonna go down here. You are gonna go here. Or no, you are gonna go here because that's the 331. All right, let me hatch these and then we'll get back to it. Actually, hold on. Let me see here. We might be able to have another one going. HP attack, attack. Attack and speed. So we could do SP attack and speed and combine for 331 here. No, I'm gonna wait until they're hatched to double check and make sure. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we got our 331 that we're gonna combine. We're gonna just minimize or get rid of these guys for right now. So this one and this one. So these two up top are gonna be the ones that we combine right now, and we're gonna need attack and defense bracers. So let's go get those. Attack and defense, right? Yes. And then attack, yes, and defense, yes. All right, good. So let's go mate. Oh god, sorry, I've been talking all day. My throat is going out. I apologize. So we'll do this and we'll get our 331 right here. Yes. Ooh, hold on. Oh god, it's not gonna be a... I think I just goofed it. I meant to stop it so I could see what the gender was for my 331 that I had, but... Oh, we got a 50-50 shot now. Alright, so these two in here. You're a 231. And you're a 231. Alright, let's just bring these two out then. Where did the other one go that I was making into a 431? Oh, I apologize. I'm sure if you got into this point in the video, I'm sure it started to get really confusing. My brain, for some reason, is not comprehending the stuff that I needed to comprehend, and like I'm just scatterbraining right now, which is not great for a guide, and I apologize. Okay, so that's those two, and that's those two. Oh wait. Oh no, that is the 431 that I'm making. And these four will turn into a 431 as well. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, so I need an HP and a speed. Nope. I need... Yeah, an HP and a speed. So we're going to do you two over here. Right. HP, attack, and SP attack and attack. And then these two over here, HP and speed. So I need 2 HPs, an attack, and a defense. And an SP attack. Let's just get the HP and SP attack for these two right now. I'm sorry guys. My brain is starting to not work how it should be. Nope, wrong one. All right. You? Nope, wrong one. Woo, I'm 0 for 2 right now. So you get the SP attack, and then you get the HP. Well, yes, that is right. This one does get HP. All right, so I need a speed and... Oh, I almost goofed this. I almost goofed this real hard. Woo! See, this is why you double check when you're going through. So I need. Let me remove these now. These two have to be the ones that combine. So actually, I don't need the HP bracer, but we'll use it anyway, probably in a little bit. So SP attack, one way or another, needs to go on this one. This one? Nope, wrong one. God damn it. This one. Yes. SP attack, good. Now I need a speed. And speed, good. Speed goes on this one? No. No, it does not. Speed goes on this one. I have like such high chances of being able to get it, and I get it wrong every time. So attack, good. SP attack bracelet, good. And then speed and speed bracelet. And that'll give us a 331 with attack, SP attack, and speed. And then we need to combine the HP, attack, and defense. So I need attack and defense brace. Attack and defense. Alright, 50-50 shots. I got it. And you. Yeah, defense, attack, good. And I'll explain why all of this is the way that it is here in a second. It's going to be even more confusing whenever I get to the old man. I'll keep these up so I don't, like, lose them, so I can show you a little easier. Alright, so I need one male. This is defense, so this is you, so I need the I need HP and attack. Female. Defense and speed. No. This one. HP and attack. Yeah. So power bracer, power belt. 331. Good. Yes. Breed. Yes. We'll make this one a female. Yes. Oh. Yes. Pokeball. Great ball. Yes. Take it. Thank you. Alright. Then we need to do the 2 Digletts. And we need it as a male. Diglett. This will be attack, SP attack, and speed. Yes, good. Breed, yes. Yes. Male. Yes. Okay. So, here's the reasoning behind all of this confusion, why my brain was going, oh crap, that's not how you do it. So, with the Digletts that I have currently, with these guys right here that I'm currently running with, I could have combined the other way and did like attack with, or SP attack with the HP, but because of these two right here, this one and this one, they don't combine properly. Speed and attack, whereas attack and or HP and defense. So I would have had to completely redo the 231 to properly get it, and at that point it would have been a waste. Here we go, we got this one, which is the 431, which is good. We're closing in on the 431 for the others, so we'll just keep this up for right now. These two should combine into 2 331s that have HP, attack, defense, and speed. HP, attack, defense, and speed. And then what we'll need to do is we'll need to hold the SP attack and the speed for the 531. So we're in the home stretch. This is the last of our Digletts. We can actually probably go into here Yeah, I'm walking blindly. This is how much I know this area. And we can actually grab Piplup because Piplup is going to be getting combined here soon as well. And actually, we can bring out Persian again. We'll go like that. Put you right there. Get that one hatch. I don't know if... someone let me know if you know this or not. But like, I don't know if Flame Body is like next to the egg. If it helps it hatch faster or what. But... it seems like it does, so that's what I keep doing. So, I don't know. If you know, let me know. I don't know for sure. But, you know, it is what it is. So, once these once these two hatch, we'll revisit this here in a second. Alright, so we have the hatched ones, and they combined into this. So now we have a messed up version. So it goes to show, even if you know what you're doing, you sometimes mess something up. So we have HP, attack, and defense, but we have attack, SP attack, and speed. We obviously can't hold those braces. There's a bit of a flaw in this. So what we can do is we can salvage this a little bit. We still got some money. We can restart this, and that's okay. This stuff here is bound to happen. If you don't have a mess up in your breeding the IVs at some point in your breeding, then you're a better breeder than I'll ever be. Okay, this isn't working. Stop. Just stop. 3D printer, just stop. So we technically just need to do... how can we do this? If we do attack, SP attack, and speed. So we got attack, SP attack, and speed. I would need to add on defense to this one. So I need to do attack, SP attack, and defense. So we'll just sell this female Diglett. Which is this one, the middle one. So let's go Diglett, advanced search, maybe get a little bit of money back. Wow, really? That's a 431 though. Okay, well, we'll create a listing with you. That's this one, right? Please, for the love of God, be that one. I'm pretty sure it is, and we'll do it for 75. 75,000. Yeah, that seems fair. 75,000 HP, attack, and defense. Please, for the love of God, tell me I... Okay. Alright, we're good. Are we? Yeah, we just need to add in a defense. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a defense, attack, and SP attack Diglett. So let's go defense, lowest price, good, attack, lowest price. This one was a female. Yeah, attack and defense, so that's good. We're gonna put you right here. We're gonna overlap you for right now. So we got defense and attack. That'll make an attack and defense one, which is good. Then we need hold on. And then I need an SP attack. All right, hold on. My brain isn't working. Hold on. I'll be back once I refigure this out. I apologize, everybody. All right, so here we go. We have 2 defense that we need to do attack and an SP attack. So we'll get 2 defense, an attack, and an SP attack. Right? Then we go into here's defense goes on you. Nope, wrong one. Defense goes on you. $50-50 chance, guys. Or 1 in 60, I guess. SP attack will go on you. Yes, good. Regular attack will go on... Where's my regular attack one? You? Nope, that's a defense one. Damn it. Okay, defense gets this one. Yes, good. This one gets SP attack. That's good. So these 2 are good. And then I need defense on this one, which is not that one. That's the attack. So go with that one. So that means this one. Yes. Okay, good. So, just re-overlay you right there. So, I need to do defense, SP attack, and defense, attack. And then I'll be able to combine these into a 331 of attack, defense, and SP attack, which will give me what I need because then I'll hold the defense and the speed. Yes. Okay. So we're doing good. We're recovering from this. Okay, so I need you. Nope, not you. You? Nope, not you. You. Yes, this is power belt, which is a defense. So you need to be... Nope, can't do that. This. Defense and attack. Yes, good. Yes, do that. We'll make this one the male. Yes. Yes. Great ball. Yes, good. Alright, and then we gotta do it the other one. Yes. It's gonna be you and you. Yes, good. Do it. There. You're gonna be female. Yes. Alright, so these are gonna be combined here. Yes. Great ball. Wonder if I end up getting into the Ultra Balls. We're gonna be like crazy close on the money. We'll see if we have enough. We should. Alright, let me have these hatch and then I'll be right back. So, now we got our 231. We actually might not have enough. Well, that sucks. I'll have to go farm up some money, but we gotta get attack and SP attack brace. Yeah, because this is gonna essentially drain the last of our funds here. Okay, so attack here, SP attack here, right? Attack and SP attack, yeah. Perfect. So now we're gonna go breed these 2, and in the meantime I'm gonna go running and getting some more money. Unfortunately, it happens. That I guess in a way this is a great way to show that it doesn't matter how good you are at breeding, doesn't matter how long you've been breeding for. Mistakes happen, and that's okay. You know, don't like freak out like, oh god, you know, mistakes are bound to happen. It's just a part of the process at this point. So I am gonna get a good old Blastoise and Persian, and I'm gonna go on a little bit of a farming spree because I got quite a bit of money that I gotta make up now. I was gonna say, alright, we're back. I got the 25,000 that we're gonna need for the next breeding. I'm gonna need to do quite a bit more, unfortunately, but we should be alright. So we're gonna be doing defense and speed, And actually, you can come down here, you can come down here. Yeah, we'll be doing defense and speed, and then I need another 15,000. My God, with these hordes, I don't want a horde. So I don't like, whenever farming for money, I don't like the hordes because it takes too long. I can usually do 2 like insta-kill 500 gold, 500 money in the time that it takes me to take out 1 horde. It's kind of annoying. But we're gonna breed these 2. And then, as I said, that HP bracer is gonna come into play here in a minute. So we need defense and speed. Alright, so defense, yes. And speed, yes. Alright, now speed, I believe, goes to you. Nope. HP goes to you, actually. And I'll explain why here in a second. Nope, that's the speed. Alright, so let me start this here. You need to be a female. Yes. You, which is the speed, and you, which is the defense. Right? Defense, speed, yes. 431, good. Breed. Sure, you won't get these Pokemon back. Yes. Yes. Female. Yes. Alright, so the reason why we did it that way is, or how the HP bracer comes back around after all of this. If you look, if I don't cut off half of the freaking thing, if you look, whenever these 2 are done with the hatch, right, we're gonna have an attack, defense, SP attack, and speed. Meanwhile, for the other Diglett, we have HP, attack, defense, and SP attack, right? So we'll need to hold on to HP and speed for the 531. And so essentially right now, all we need about like 75,000 more. I wonder if I could probably sell that Diglett for faster. Of course it's a horde. But I'm gonna get that money, I'm gonna get it all sorted, and then I'll be back once this egg hatches. Alright, I have been farming up a storm, and our Diglett has hatched. We now have the 431 Diglett that we needed before to be able to make the 531 Diglett and ultimately do the 631 Piplup. So, whenever it stops giving us a million Pokebattles, we're gonna go, we need to get the speed brace, and then that's it. We are good for this one. Speed, and then we give it to this Diglett. I've actually sold off like half this, pretty much anything that I could to try to speed this along, because this has gone on way too long as it is. I have been recording for 3.5 hours for this, so I want to get this done ASAP. So here we go. It'll be 531, which is perfect. We breed, yes, and we want a specific gender. We want it to be a male, yes. And now we will have the 531 that we need. So to ensure that our Piplup stays a Piplup, in case for whatever reason we don't get the nature, if we don't get the nature, I'll maybe like record in the future and tag it on for the nature, but I'm hoping that we get a decent nature here. But we need to make this a female. We need a speed brace for sure, so let's actually go get the speed brace, and then I think it's SP defense, but I'm gonna wait to buy it to be sure. We know we're gonna need a speed brace because that's what Piplup does not have, so buy that, thank you. And then we need one more brace, and then 21,000 to get the proper yep, I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, sell the super potion, sell the Pokeball. Because we're going to put it in a dive ball, which was the request of Nin. They wanted it in a dive ball, so we're going to put it in a dive ball. So I need about 31,000 roughly to be able to fully finish this up. So farming reactivates. Alright, and with that seal defeated, we have our 31,000 that we need to finish this up. So we already have the speed brace on the Diglett. We need to go and get the SP defense one. Right there, good. Throw this on the Piplup. And just like that, we will be getting... Dude takes forever to tell me what we're getting to. A 631 Piplup. We won't know what this is. I would actually prefer the mild from Diglett if we could get it. Careful is like the absolute opposite of what we want from a Piplup, or for a Piplup, so we'll see what kind of nature we get, but we will go breed, yes, and just to be safe, we're gonna make it a female. Now, you got to this point, well done. I apologize for the blunder of a mess that I made, making the 531 Diglett, but you're gonna be asking yourself, okay, well I did this, and I got a bad nature on my 631 Piplup, or whatever Pokemon it is. Essentially, so the reason why we always make the final product a female is if this Piplup has a bad nature, what I'm going to do again, and I thought there was a brace, but it's an ability pill now, which I don't know where the brace went. There used to be a very specific brace that kept the nature. No, I didn't even realize I could talk to her in there. Let me see. Nope, not that. That's not what I wanted. You go away as well. Item listings. Brace. Lower speed, power bracers. Maybe not? If not, then it's all a manner of luck. Hold on, let me Google real quick. Give me 1 second. Ah, there it is. Okay, so you need an Everstone. So go to the global trade link, item listings, Everstone. These bad boys right here. I knew there was something. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The holding Pokemon is prevented from evolving. If held by a Pokemon while breeding, the child will always have the holder's nature. So, say this gets the mild, which is what we don't want because that lowers the SP attack, even though it raises the SP defense. What we'll end up having to do is we have to make another 631 Diglett, but we need to get the nature that we specifically want. Hold on, I'll pull up a list of all of the natures and what they do real quick for everybody. I'm not gonna do it right now, even if I need to. It's just there's too much, and I've already been recording way longer than I should have, and I need to complete some other stuff because I'm going out of town tomorrow. So here's a list of all of the natures. Really? Here we go. So what we're really gonna be looking at is we want probably we don't really have a lot of good choices. A modest nature would probably be all right. even though we want it on HP or defense. That's probably going to be the best nature that we can get, is modest. Otherwise, we could always get probably the gentle or modest, probably being the best two natures that we would want to go for. And so if I don't get it, say I want to try to go for the modest nature, what I'll have to do instead is I'll have to go over to the global trade link, find a Diglett with a modest nature. Alright, search. And then here you go. You got a Diglett with a modest nature right here. Now, the thing with this is she is not a 31. So we would have to do a 131 Diglett with this one. This one holding the Everstone, the 131 holding their brace. And then it'll get the modest 131 nature, right? And then we need to make a 231. So say we make an HP, or give this one HP, right? From there we would have to make like an HP and attack for the 231, and then we would combine this Diglett with the 231 with HP and attack, having the 231 hold the attack brace, and this one holding the Everstone to keep the modest. And you have to keep doing that like in tiers all the way up. So 331, same thing. You need to make a 331 with like HP, attack, and defense, and then from there you're gonna have to do the Piplup is done. From there you're gonna have to do the Everstone plus the defense brace to be able to do it, and it gets very expensive very quickly. That's why a lot of people don't actually nature them unless they're going for a hardcore like PvP kind of build. Now, getting a nature on a 431 is going to be a lot easier and a lot cheaper than getting a nature on a 631, because essentially you have to make a third 631. Actually, yeah, a third 631. No, you would have to make a third 531, and then have the 531 hold the nature, and the 631 Piplup hold the stat that it doesn't have. So, Lax. Defense, SP defense. That is exactly what we don't want. But, there you go. A 631 Piplup. And a dive ball. I'm going to talk to Nin, see if Nin wants me to nature this a little bit better. It's not horrible, considering the base stats. Oh yeah, it doesn't show it here. Let me pull up the Piplup. So the base stats for Piplup are right here, and this lowers our defense, which is our second lowest stat, or third lowest stat actually, and or lowers our SP defense, which is our second highest stat. So it's not the greatest by any means, but it's also not the worst. I'm gonna talk to Nin. I'm gonna DM Nin, see what they want to do. If anything, I'll nature for them. I'll do it in my own time because it's gonna take me a lot of time, and I don't have time to do it right now. And if not, then I'll just give it to them as is, and that'll be that. And you'll see a short with that here probably sometime next week. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this informative. I apologize again for the little blunder that I had halfway through. Like I said, I've been talking and doing this all day, and I have so much stuff that I gotta get done that I just blundered everywhere. I'm gonna pull this up so that you guys can get a good look at that again. Highly suggest screenshotting it. I'll put it in a Google Drive and put the link in the description if you want to download this yourself. Obviously, if you don't want to make a Piplup, then you would just change the Piplup and the Diglett to whatever you need. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye, guys!